NIO, which has been called the Tesla of China, is now fighting for survival. Its sales have declined quarter to quarter, and its shares have fallen to as low as $1.19, down from a high of $11.60. All of this has happened just within a year. This is the story of NIO. Back in 2014, William Li and his co-founders started NIO. The young company soon became the darling of investors and raised over $6.6 billion by February of 2020. Tencent, JD.com, and Hill House Capital were among its initial investors. Shortly after, over 30 new electric vehicle brands were established in China, all aiming to grab a piece of the world's largest EV market. Due to heavy government subsidies for new energy vehicles, 2015 saw 188,700 NEVs sold in China, and marked the first year that China overtook the US as the biggest EV market. At the same time, Tesla still had trouble entering China. Its cars were subjected to high taxes and weren't granted subsidies that were awarded to homegrown EVs. William Li sensed an opportunity. He wanted NIO to provide luxury EVs in China at a price well below its foreign competitors. In 2016, NIO introduced its first supercar, the EP9. A year later, NIO launched its first volume-produced car, the ES8, a 7-seater electric SUV starting at $67,000, less than the cost of Tesla's Model X. Although the ES8 attracted a substantial number of customers, it encountered challenges in manufacturing. In China, automakers need 2 licenses to make and sell pure electric vehicles, and getting these licenses has proven difficult for young EV ventures. To make the ES8, NIO partnered with JAC Motor, a state-owned automaker. This approach allowed them to hit the market quicker, but it also created problems with quality control and flexibility in production. As a result, NIO missed their original ES8 delivery target of March 2018. Despite these problems, NIO continued with rapid expansion. They opened more showrooms in China and hired over 1,000 staff members across London, Munich, and Silicon Valley. In September of 2018, it went public in New York. Though NIO has yet to make any profits, William Li was optimistic about its future.
NIO has only been established for over 4 years. I'm sure that we don't need over a decade to make profit.
Unlike traditional automakers, NIO positioned itself as an auto tech company. The traditional model is very distributor-centric, as car makers didn't have a direct relationship with customers. NIO, on the other hand, handles everything from sales to the long-term maintenance of vehicles. Across China, they opened 22 NIO houses, which are part showroom, part clubhouses where customers could test drive and socialize. NIO also developed its own app, where users could read news, connect with other owners, and most importantly, make purchases. The thriving user community has been viewed as an important selling point of NIO, but these strategies are capital intensive, and NIO was running out of funds. According to Bloomberg, by September 2019, NIO didn't have enough cash to continue operating another year. It's now facing the risk of bankruptcy. So what's gone wrong? One of NIO's most pressing problems was weak sales. The sales of the ES8 continued to dip across 2019. Also, within a 2-month period, there were multiple cases of vehicles self-combusting. This prompted recalls of nearly 5,000 ES8s, which cost NIO around $47 million. To cut costs, NIO had to lay off 2,000 workers, close an office in Silicon Valley, and canceled plans to build their own factory. All while rival Tesla built a gigafactory in Shanghai and delivered its first China-built car in December of 2019. Since June 2019, the Chinese government began to slash subsidies for new energy vehicles, which had a huge impact on the sale of EVs. A silver lining for NIO has been their ES6 SUV, which has seen growth in sales since its release. However, the outbreak of coronavirus in 2020, which brought much of the country to a standstill, hasn't helped NIO's situation. The company has delayed salary payments and raised $100 million in convertible bonds to cope with the financial crisis. And so the question remains, can NIO survive long enough to continue challenging Tesla? This video is a part of China's Tesla Challengers, a series that looks at the competitors in the Chinese EV market. To learn more, hit subscribe and tune in next time, or visit KrAsia.com.